Yeah. uh-huh. Yeah. Shit. Grams leaders CC's, pounds. Close cash, close call, close encounter, close up, pounds of leaders of grams, get your dose up, cut this up, post up, and get dosed up. This for them voted like the moving, make the most of. Monday night at 8, I can't wait to set you straight. These opinions and debates for them folk that can't relate. I gotta elevate your mind through these signs of the time. Dishing out that medication for that death, dumb and blind. And I ain't hard to find, you can catch me in no trenches. I do the groundwork and I ain't waiting on no sense. I be touching on them topics politicians feel to mention. And I don't vote for nobody that ain't got good intentions. I'm relentless for my people and I'm here to make a change. I got that truth serum hooked directly through your veins. Hey, this is for my people, tune in, catch it close up, close up, close up, a close up, grams of it. Tune leaders of it, close up, pounds of it,
yeah,
pounds of it, yeah, grams of it, leaders of it, pounds, get you dosed up, dosed up,
dosed up, dosed up, yeah. Alright, yeah. The usual suspects.
That's right.
I am Sharpshooter, aka Dose.
That's right.
And that's Lab.
That's
on
right.
The ones and twos, who always got my back.
That's right. That's right.
And I'm back in the house, back where I belong. I took a little trip, you know what I'm saying, last week.
Around the world.
But it's Monday night, it's 8, and
That's
I'm
right.
back in the building.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You know what Last week we did a little adaptation, we shall say. You know what I'm saying? That episode was pretty interesting. Shout out to Bree. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate her for letting me post up, and appreciate her for participating. My little weekend recap, man. I went to work.
You went to work?
Yeah.
You worked all weekend? The whole weekend?
The whole weekend, man. I was TPNing at the job.
Okay.
Handling my business, man, and then I had to do some stats.
Okay.
Everything was great.
Everything was good, huh?
Everything was great. I ain't had to do nothing over. I ain't get no calls from no pharmacists.
No nothing.
Nothing. Everybody was on point.
Okay,
Just had a good day, good weekend. Oh, of course, you know what I'm saying? Got me a little workout in, especially today. We still on that, you know what I'm saying? We still on that little Super Bowl challenge. And by the way, it's already preseason, you know what I'm saying? For y'all football heads.
But you know what? The months are winding through. They winding down,
Yeah.
August. You started this thing back in January.
Damn near. But I still got more to go.
Right.
And then, like, as I was telling you offline, basically I'm a reset. Like, I'm not gonna stop. I want this to be a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? So once that challenge is up, I'll make another challenge, or I'll just keep riding the wave from that one.
What would the reset entail? Like, what would, like, some people might want to know what, like, when you say you're done with the challenge, how will you reset yourself to keep going? What, are you gonna take a break? What's gonna be the reset?
Hell no.
What's gonna be the reset?
You reset the challenge again.
Oh, okay.
You just keep going.
Okay.
I'll probably try different things. Like, I think for my birthday, I'm gonna start just doing a certain amount of push-ups, isometric exercises every day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not difficult to do, but you got to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? To want to do these, especially when I'm already hitting the gym, because I probably want to do these before, either in the morning. I might do some in the morning before I go to work, and then before I go to bed.
Right. I know you were saying that. I know you was telling me week before last, that you was gonna start adding more weights and maybe doing some cardio and stuff now. Just trying to change it up every time you go, so you can have different, for one, to make it feel different and be motivated that you're not doing the same thing and it feels stagnant. I think that's what you told me, if I'm not mistaken. I know you say you add more weights to
reps and stuff like that. I'm a bump up the weight, as we say, but I'm gonna do it gradually.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna let time, you know what I'm saying, give the definition as opposed to the weight amount of it. You see what I'm saying? You can speed it up, but due to my age, bro, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to go ham like that all the time.
Right.
And in these situations, you know what I'm saying, I would need a spot. unless I'm gonna do the dumbbell route. But you still might want to spot depending on what situation you're gonna put yourself in. So with that being said, I got my plans though, you know, I sure do. And I've been taking, like I say, the natural route with my proteins and stuff like that, or what I need to get my energy on. I ain't taking no pre-workouts, no post-workouts, no caffeines and nothing like that. I just be getting like some smoothies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But from this spot, like called More Life.
Okay.
So off Cascade, I think it's pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, these smoothies be kind of running you some money now, like $15 smoothies.
Right.
But they're healthy and they're natural. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
they make you feel better? Like if they want to say energy, do you feel like you're getting energy from
Well,
it?
you feel full.
Okay,
First of all, and yeah, because the way they look and the ingredients in it, man, like food, believe it or not, man, it can release certain endorphins in you and make you feel a certain way, man. Like if it's hot and you eating some fresh fruit, that water in that fruit and that crisp taste, to me, it cools me down some, or at least makes me feel kind of calm, you know. But then again, you know, let's say, wouldn't you think like hot wings and liquor and stuff is like party food or something like that? Like, when people, okay, so
yeah, that's like a party food.
But the funny thing about it is, who said what food is for what? Like, how is breakfast food just breakfast food?
Right,
you can't eat it, you know what I'm saying?
See, now you're going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We ain't going down
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Because I can sit and go, you know what I was thinking? Like, who said that? Like, who said that you're supposed to eat eggs and toast and stuff for breakfast? Who said that? Like, what committee got together and said, hey, you know this is breakfast food, right?
Man, I say eat to live. You know what I'm saying? Rather than kind of like living to eat.
Yes.
But, you know, if you do live to eat, just eat healthy.
Eat right.
And
Moderation.
eat proportionate. Yeah, I'm just going to say them proportions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, or the portions got to be right.
Yeah.
When you start eating all the time, you know what I'm saying? Don't give your time, no break in between, no exercising, no nothing like that. Then it actually makes some feel lethargic sometimes. You know, if you stuffed, like, you don't really want to move, you're going to be like, man, I ain't doing nothing but sitting back.
That's that itis.
Exactly. Cut that TV on and that's a wrap.
That's that itis right there.
It's a wrap, you know. So.
That's right.
But
so what we talking about today?
Today, actually, man, we're going to talk about I got help versus hope. Because I think a lot of us need help. And some don't know it. But hope. I'm not necessarily a hoping type person, although I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. But a lot of times, I think hope is, well, first of all, I can give you the definitions. Help basically is like to make it easier for someone or to do something by offering one service or resources. And hope is a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. So to me, if you expecting, but you're not going to move on it, then what is the point?
Right.
You see,
I get it.
But help, that means someone actually is making it easier. You see what I'm saying? If they choose to for you. Like some of us, do you even know when you may need help?
Right. Some people don't. Yeah, you're right. Well, since you sent me this message, I looked up something earlier. They say hope is not a plan.
Okay.
They said, while hope can be a positive emotion and a source of motivation, it's not suitable for concrete strategies and actionable steps to achieve a desired outcome.
I like that. That because I never try to sound negative when I be telling people, man, look, man, I don't really that hope ain't really for me. Right. But I will give some quotes. Right. You see what I'm saying right now from some famous people. I'm gonna say the quote first about hope. Okay. And then I'm gonna say the person afterwards.
All right.
So one of them is, we must accept finite disappointment, but never lose finite hope. And that's Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay.
And you can imagine, obviously, what his mindset was as far as during the days and times he was with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Another quote is, I got 6 of them.
Okay.
Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. And that's Desmond Tutu.
Okay.
But if you look at it, if you start to listen, it's like people are they're flipping hope to be positive. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like these people actually did something. So they weren't just, now I can respect their hope. You see what I'm saying? Because they
were making it, they were
trailblazers.
doing it, right?
All right. So this quote right here, this is a little bit lengthy, but you may not always have a comfortable life, and you will not always be able to solve all the world's problems at once. But don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take a life of its own. Will take on a life of its own. And that's Michelle Obama.
Okay.
All right, I got 3 more. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. That's Helen Keller.
Okay.
All right, and you see, like I said, the optimism, and then they put faith in there. So they want you to hope and believe, but they also say nothing can be done. You know what I'm saying? So done to me means at some point, you got to move or something. Like you were just saying. I like what you were telling me.
Right.
All right, this one right here. Remember, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever unalives. All right, and that is Stephen King.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
You know, I've read a couple of his books.
Okay.
All right, this last one. You gonna know. You should know it when I say it. All right, when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see that the truth, that the hero lies in you. That's Mariah Carey.
That's Mariah Carey.
Yeah. All right, so hope to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like hope floats. Pretty much. I'd rather help.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Do you think hope and prayer are the same thing? Because a person is praying for something.
I think hope is a wish,
Okay.
or like a dream to a degree.
So do you think prayer is action?
Okay, so that depends on the person to me. I don't necessarily pray for things that I could try to go out and get or do. I try to pray for something that might be beyond my control.
That's really unattainable right now.
That's when I need, I guess, the help of the spirits and you know, the Most High.
Okay.
So other than that, man, like shit, ain't no. I mean, I don't necessarily equate prayer with hope.
Right. I think a lot of people will put a lot of hope into their prayer.
Yeah. Now, but see, that's because I ain't gonna say it's cheating, but if you're praying for something that you can physically try to do,
right,
then why would you hope on that?
Right.
Why would you put hope into a prayer for that? Why don't you just do it? And you don't have to hope.
Right.
Or get help if you need it to achieve it. That's what I'm saying. Like exactly what you were saying. Hope is going to do nothing if you don't put something behind it.
Right. If you don't have an actionable, if you don't do some action to make a better outcome.
Well, it's a feeling of expectation.
Right.
So if you expecting something, what you expecting?
Right.
You gonna do something for it, or expecting it to come to you?
Right. I think hope, it gives a euphoria that something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hoping this happens. Like, instead of seeing what I'm not, and then again, when you hope for something, it may be something, like you said, it may be something that is unattainable.
Well, okay,
but then you need to add a prayer to that too.
But here's the thing: you hoping for something, right? That somebody possibly could help you with.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, because something has to occur for you to get what you prayed for, right? Or you're hoping for, right?
Right.
So, who's doing that action to get it to you then? If you're not, so that would be considered help to me to a degree. Okay. And at that point, that's when I was like, we started out like, do you know when you need help? Do you even know? All right. And if you do, and if you can't do it yourself, do you have a support group or people that you can ask for help?
Okay.
I do, but it's few and by far. And I try not to even cash them checks in. Really. I mean, I try to be a person that doesn't need much help, because usually you get the help when you don't. And in the situations that I'm trying to be in, like financial wise, with making entrepreneurship moves, if people have to help you, it's like either taking a gamble or time. Like they ain't trying to put the time in you. You already got to be where you need to be.
Right.
You who you say you are.
Exactly.
So I mean, but you could use help though. You see,
Yeah,
but
right.
that don't mean that they gonna help you. You got to come already polished.
See, that's the thing we were just talking about a few minutes ago when you were saying, do they even know that they're gonna need help? Because they may be hoping for something that they can just ask for help for and get the problem solved, but they don't know that they need the help.
All right. Well, like, do you have not that, but do you know of any organizations or hotlines, or sometimes when people need help, they end up going to churches. Or they end up going sometimes to the state, or whatever organizations, that may have services, that Salvation Army or something, Sometimes when people need help as far as employment, they go to temp services.
Right.
But you got to know if there's something set up for the situation that you need help for. If you need help with the mental situation, I mean, they have therapists out there. Like, you got to be able to seek that.
See, I'm thinking of hope and help in a different way.
And
I guess this is what everybody else is going to think of hope. When you say hope, you're saying, kind of wishing for something. When you say help, you're saying handout.
No.
Not, you get what I'm saying? But now that I'm listening to you, you're thinking more of an action to help to get to where you need to be.
Either that, or you can help somebody. Like, help. I'm going to start getting to how we can help people. Are we helping people now by having this conversation?
Right.
And I'm all about, like I say, each one teach one. Teaching someone is helping somebody.
Right.
Loaning somebody some money is helping somebody. Stopping somebody from doing something or saying something is helping somebody. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, do you even know when you need help? Sometimes I talk things over with friends before I decide to make a move in certain situations and environments, or let's say if you go into a particular interview with a company and somebody that's ever worked there before, have had experience with them, man, talk to them so you get a little help on how to maybe go ahead and do that or something.
Right. Slick says, people pray for money, men, and happiness. She said, what about the people who stand at stop signs with their kids with help us signs? How does that? I mean, they're saying they need help, and we just said some people don't know they need help. So is that them? Is that a legitimate thing?
I look at it like, to put your kids in an environment where anything can happen, rather than just probably go to an organization or go get the proper assistance on some paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That seems more sensible to me than to be out on a corner asking for something. But I mean, you can still help somebody. Like, I mean, people can give them clothes or something to eat. But if you're specifically asking for money, I think you would need some type of employment or assistance anyway, because where you're at right now, you can't make enough doing that and support yourself. And if you do, a lot more people would be doing it.
Right.
So, I mean, don't sell yourself short.
Right.
If you could probably go further with the proper help rather than trying to get the help that way.
Right. So this is what I've come up with. Like you said, hope is a wish. You consider hope as a wish. Help, to me, is being something people ask for and maybe seek out to solve a problem. Am I correct?
Well,
that's my definition.
Listen. I like where you went with that because my next question was, will you ask for help, or does your pride get in the way sometimes? Or does someone have to see that you need the help, you see, and point it out to you?
Yeah, see, I think a lot of people will go on the side of what you just said. I think a lot of people's pride will get in the way a lot of times from asking for that help until it's too, like, you can ask for the help when the problem is solvable. But when you've gotten to the point to where you're asking for the help, where it's, there's really nothing you can do. Like, I'm gonna give you a good example. If somebody is in an apartment and they know that their rent is due, and they know that in 30 days they're going to be evicted, if they wait till the day that they're going to be evicted to ask for help, the problem is too late to solve. You get what I'm saying? Instead of asking at the beginning of the month when they said, man, I'm $400 short on this rent, let me go ask some people and see if I can get some help some kind of way until I can get on my feet. that's like pride won't do
So-
it because we don't want people
But
in our business.
Guess what that person is doing?
Mm-hmm.
They are hoping that they can come up with the rent.
Oh, so they wishing.
They hoping, but they don't know who to ask.
Right,
A lot
right.
of okay, I've done the same damn thing, man. Like,
Hey,
you
I'm
know,
guilty of it too.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know who to ask, man. I hope I can make this shake, make
Right.
that shake. You see what I'm saying? So I already know. I've been there.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's nothing new. There have been times where I've lost things because I didn't ask somebody, and then they were like, "What happened to this?"
Right.
And I'm like, "I ain't got that no more." Man, you should have told me. Yeah, right.
Right.
If I'd have told you I needed X amount of that $500, $600, $700 at one time, man, I don't feel like getting cursed out.
Right,
Or you saying,
right.
"No, I ain't got it," or you should be doing. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like, look, I'll man up and take my losses as my learnings.
Right. See, you just said something Slick said. Slick said, I will go without before I ask somebody. I'm not giving people shit to talk about.
Hey, but see, that's what we talked about offline, Slick, like personal situations. I ain't got time to say a personal situation to you and lay out some shit that I don't necessarily really want to tell somebody.
Right.
And then I don't even get it, and I get judgment and criticism. I could have just kept it to myself, ate that, and just took the loss. You see
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Or embarrassment, you know what I'm saying? Where somebody try to embarrass you, and you really in the time of help or need.
Right. You really struggling.
Man, look here. I'm like Slick on that one. Like,
Yeah.
hey man, I'm like, I made my bed, I'll lie in it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Ain't nothing. I mean, long as I got my health, I'll keep rocking.
Right.
Like, okay, we make mistakes. That's one to grow on.
Yeah.
But there have been times when I know I need some help. I got to make a move fast or something, or I don't have the resource or the tool or something like. You know, like if I don't have a laptop on me right now and some documents, but I know my mom got them stored or something, can send them to me. Like
Right.
email them to me or something, or
Right.
text it to my phone or something. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a bailout.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't out at all places at all times.
times.
What if you forget your wallet somewhere or something, and you know
Mm-hmm.
you might need somebody to get your lunch for you or whatever if you ain't got no wallet on your card,
Yeah.
on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
and then, man, that's even embarrassing sometimes to act, like if you get up there, let's say to the cashier and you swipe and that shit declined.
Oh. Right.
You know, there's people behind you.
Right. You gotta grab up all your stuff. Be like, you know what?
Hey, put this back.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
hey, it's been some people be like, how much is that? I got you.
Right.
You know.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they do.
If it's not a lot.
Right.
I've seen a lot of that going on at my hospital, and that's wonderful. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know, that's like paying it forward. You know,
I agree with that.
So-
Sometimes you help if you can. I try to help if I can. Like I don't
What's
do it.
up, Stan?
I don't do it as much as I probably would like to. But there's been many a times that I've tried to help out a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've gone to get food before for me and Slick, and some homeless guy be sitting out in front of the restaurant, not asking for money, just asking for something to eat, and I
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
go buy him something to eat.
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah.
respect that more than you asking me for money.
Mm-hmm.
You say, hey. I'm just hungry. Some fries or something. I will do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I've been known to do
Yeah.
that, and I've done it more than I probably should have. But the other day I was walking into Quick Trip. The guy was out there, man. You got some change, and I didn't have any. But then I thought about it. I had just found a crispy dollar before I left the house. So I figured that crispy dollar was for a reason. I found it because I didn't know I had it.
Yeah.
I found it because I was supposed to give it to him. So
Oh,
I
I
was
see.
following.
Okay,
You get what I'm saying? I was following the destiny that was given to me. You found this dollar. When you go to Quick Trip, somebody gonna need this dollar. I gave it to him. 'Cause I felt like that was the reason I found it. I mean, it's been in my wallet forever, and I go all through my wallet, and I never saw it. But that day I saw it.
So that gets to the next question of have you helped others? And I have plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's actually like a way of life.
Right.
It brings joy to both parties, especially when your help is received.
Right.
I didn't necessarily say reciprocated, like it bounce back to you when it's received.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And it's a resolution that you help solve or a problem that you help solve.
And what would be what would be? I guess I'm trying to understand when it's received, because if you're helping somebody, they're going to receive. Do you think there's some people who won't receive it?
No, what I mean is, like, let's say you mail something to somebody or text something to somebody. You know, like a lot of times you can hear a sermon but not necessarily receive the message.
Okay.
or receive the help. I mean,
Oh, okay,
like
I
the
got
person that actually really needs it, gets it, understands it, appreciates it, and works with it, and you know, and moves on, has learned from it, as opposed to some people that want to consistently take the help.
Okay.
See, that's not necessarily received. Now it's like you're taking advantage of a situation, or we're stagnating you and enabling you because we keep helping you.
That's what Slick just said. Some people need help every week or month.
I know Slick be on it. Yeah. And I mean, like, all right, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If that is the case, that person has an issue, a problem with something.
Oh, okay.
Definitely a problem with finances. But what are you spending your finances on?
Right.
Or are you not making enough? If you need help every month, then you need more. Yeah, if it's help money, money wise, then you just need another job.
Right.
You need more money. Like, you don't need help from everybody. You need to help yourself at that point.
Okay.
And see, that's another thing. Like I say, remember we said, if you like hope, meaning like you can't help yourself with that.
Right.
So helping yourself, you got to know when to do that too. Because if you don't, I mean, then you also gonna be blocking the blessings that the other people can give you.
Right.
All right, now, this is kind of like cliche, man, but like, some people they help for credit or acknowledgement?
Acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to hold it against somebody now.
There we go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But mine is genuine. Like, you know, yeah, like, oh, remember that time I did that? You always need this and this and this and this and this. I mean, and it only get like that when that person that you've helped probably called you out. But see, first of all, there shouldn't be that many times you have to keep recalling.
Right. Right.
If it is, then you wanted to do that. So why you holding it against somebody's head? You see what I'm saying? And then for credit,
Yeah.
no. Thank yous are great. Appreciate that.
Right.
Gracias, whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying? We cool.
Right.
We cool. But I don't have to go posting it. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying?
Put a video up of it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you want that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because some people straight up just try to give me my recognition and flowers in front of some other people on purpose.
Right.
It was like, no, you can't talk me out of it. I want to go tell her this. Oh, hey, man.
Right.
You know,
Do your thing. Like, yeah.
Exactly. You
right.
know? But I didn't put you up to that.
Right. So
I just did my job.
Do you think there's a point to where you stop helping people? Because Slick just said, Lav stopped me from trying to help everyone, and I did because I felt like that she was being used. At some point, you have to look back and say, "Dang, I'm gonna give you a good example. Me, I'm gonna use me as this example. I help people, and then I say to myself, well, who can I call if I need help?
You know somebody you can call though.
Right, I do, but it's just the point of
Yeah, we all ask that question.
Right.
Because we help so many people.
Right.
And we know the people that we're helping definitely probably we can't depend on.
Right.
It's not like we're angry at them or anything or like we feel like they're beneath us or anything like that. My whole point is if you are asking to borrow something all of the time, then more than likely, if I need to borrow something from you, you ain't gonna have it.
There you go.
So what's the point of me asking? You see what I'm saying? Now I don't even have you in my circle of who helps support me.
Right.
I have you in my circle of people I've helped. And then now I got a smaller circle of people who can probably help me.
Right.
And I don't even put that on most people. Like I usually put myself in other shoes before I even ask for the help. Like, how would they feel? You know what I'm saying? How they gonna feel about me asking them for this and that? And man, I try not to even have large amounts, man, because that tell people your business too.
Right.
Like, bro, what you doing needing, you know what I'm saying, 1,500 or 700 or whatever, man, I'd be like, man, 20, 10, 15, 30, 50 at the most.
Right.
And then I give you 20 back interest or some shit, 70 back, you know, something like that, man. Like, you make a profit when you deal with me.
Right.
But, you know, it shouldn't even always have to be like that either. Because when they ask me, I don't never ask none for interest. I just be like, bro, just give me what I gave you.
Right.
If you even do that most of the time, you know what I'm saying?
They Poochie always says, don't lend out what you can't afford to lose, or what you can't afford. Like you lending out the money just because 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna get it back.
You're right. I mean, clearly that, like, I've had to learn a couple of things. if I'm gonna set myself to help, then relax.
Right.
And it shouldn't be harmful, or you shouldn't have to argue with someone to help them. If it's getting negative, man, you got it. Like, hey, man.
I'm not.
I was like, man, I'm not finna raise my blood pressure, man,
to
trying to help you. Exactly.
Right.
Like, helping should be calm. Let's get this thing done. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signing up to go back and forth with you,
right?
Or to be, you know what I'm saying, you to contend with me over this shit.
Right.
You know,
that's when you snap. Do you snap back and say, "Nigga, you asked me to help you"?
Hey, yeah, that's when you do that. Yeah, bro, I'm helping you. Hold on, man. Yeah, I've had to say that a couple of times. I'm like, man, hold on. Why we yelling, man? I'm trying to help you. Hey, man, you got it.
Right.
You know, because this ain't help.
Right.
We just yelling that we arguing. This doesn't help the situation at all. First of all, this ain't helping me, and we going from what you need help on down another road. So that's another thing. Y'all take heed to that, man. If it's harmful to help, man, back off of that.
Right.
All right. Oh yeah, but now here's this thing. This new wave. A lot more people just be recording you or criticizing you or watching you, rather than pitching in and helping you.
Right, right.
So it's like, be careful who you need help around or who you ask for help, because a lot of times it could be looked at as a situation to damn near try to exploit you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people put your business out there when you may not want it out there like that.
That's true.
And I'm not one to do you like that. Like, you need help, man, and you coming to me in confidence. Let's try to get what we need. The only time your business gonna get out there if you need so much that we have to tap into other resources. But it's not gonna be out there on no gossiping tip. Right. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
I think. Now I'm gonna go back to hope. I think that hope gives people a sense of confidence that it's going to happen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're hoping for it, and they're hoping so strong. It gives them a lot of confidence, overconfidence, that this is going to happen.
So let me tell you something. I've expected something before. I've desired something before, and I've anticipated some things before, and none of that shit happens.
Right.
So, okay, I've anticipated something coming in the mail. I hope I was gonna be able to get what I ordered. Didn't happen.
Right.
I ain't track it down and nothing like that. Didn't order it again. That was just hope gone. Bam. I mean, useless.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If you hoping for some, okay, I hope I don't get fired. What did you do? You see what I'm saying? What did you do? I hope they hire me. Okay, you hope they hire you. Are you gonna go down there and put something in? Did you take your interview?
Right.
What did you look like? Do you have the credentials? You see what I'm saying? You hoping or you move?
Right.
So we tend to say, yeah, we hope, but it's like throwing like a drop in the bucket. I mean, you know, if you put your expectations behind something that you're not going to back physically, good luck.
Right.
That's all I can say to you on that one. But back to that recording rather than helping. I saw that one time, man, and I really didn't even like that, and I thought that was impersonal. I was outside of the hospital that I used to work at. Man, by the way, give some condolences to what happened Friday at Emory Midtown, because I used to actually work across there, and I do work for Emory, so we got those messages as it was happening. But that's traumatizing, and my heart goes out to everyone that had to experience anything with that.
Most definitely.
And would also like to shout out to the person that mentioned and gave good credit to the ethics as far as learning what to do, like that race, run, hide, and all that. That's definitely important to know to do that when a situation like that happens. But they needed help as well. But now, I was just saying, like, okay, so when you record, because at that hospital about a year or two ago, someone was having like a medical event or a medical situation. And I was at the bus stop across the street on my break, and someone else was at the bus stop. And the first thing they started doing was whipping out their phone and trying to go like live and be like, "Ooh, look, y'all, like, look what's happening across the street." You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking to myself, if that was me, or a relative, I wouldn't mind, or just anyone else. Shit,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Really, you know, if I were him, I wouldn't want to be, you know, first of all, seeing at my worst moments like that where it's an uncontrollable situation, and we have to have medicine. Then to me, that actually looked like a violation of HIPAA.
Yeah, that's
You see
true.
what I'm saying? So, and then it's insensitive. You see what I'm saying? And it lacks compassion. If anything, you know, maybe going over there to see if you can help, or if anybody needs you to run and get some, or just staying out the way. Yeah.
So what do you think if a person says, "I hope this helps"?
I hope this helps. What are you doing?
Right, like they're giving you something, and they say, "I hope this helps."
Well,
they know
then
the situation.
I'm gonna say
I guess
thank you for what you gave me, and it does help because you gave me something.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? But you helping.
They
So
say,
it's basically you're balancing out the hope.
right. They say that they're expressing the desire that the information or assistance they provide will be useful and beneficial to you. You agree with that?
What you say now?
When they say, "I hope this helps you," hope this helps.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are expressing the desire that the information or assistance they provided will be useful or beneficial to you.
Okay, so you said something that was provided to you, and then hope is a feeling of expectation. That's nothing provided to you. You're expecting something, but nothing provided.
Right.
So yeah, if you say, "I hope this helps,"
Right.
because you've already helped me, you've done
Right.
something that I might have need,
Right.
or you have the pretense of it helping me. But now here's the thing: have you wanted to help, but you don't know how to approach the situation? You ever been in a situation like that before?
Right. I have.
Me too.
I've wanted to help, but didn't have it to help.
That too,
You get what I'm
or
saying? I didn't have the resources that it was needed to help this situation, but wanted to help.
I didn't have the strategy because some people just look unapproachable.
Okay.
You know, and if they're doing something that I know they shouldn't be doing, but it's up to a certain degree, I'm like, man, I don't even really like your mindset. I might need to distance myself from you rather than, you know, try to help, because I could tell this might go from me trying to give you some life lessons to we might have to get to some hands in here or something like that, you know, and none of that is worth trying to help, like I say. So I've had to stand down in certain situations because I don't know how to approach it, and just observe, or like I say, just let it play out. Sometimes you got to let things play out too.
All right. Okay.
You know, you really do.
Just
I had to
let
let some
it be.
things play out. I had to let it be, and I had help or advice in what to say, how to approach the situation and everything. But I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, let's let it play out.
Okay.
And when it played out, it worked to my benefit.
Okay.
And everything that we talked about and discussed, you know, was what was said to me.
Okay.
So that was pretty Cool. Like I say, we pretty much been on this one, but then I threw down like the hope is more of an expectation than an act. So I've had a lot of expectations in my life before, and what happens is when they don't happen, you get a disappointment.
Right.
And you don't want to put so much hope out there all the time that you get disappointed if it don't happen, because now your disappointment gonna end up probably being depressing. Because you keep hoping on something. Like if you're trying to equate hope with a prayer, then that's something that's damn near your soul desiring. I mean, you really want it. You're talking to the Most High to get this, huh?
Most definitely.
Exactly. So how many times you gonna keep hoping on something that don't happen and not feel a certain way?
Yeah. I
So-
get it. But then you can have hope in a negative connotation too, because you could say, "Man, I sure hope such and such show up today."
Yeah.
And I can say, "I hope not."
Exactly. But see, you still putting it. None of us control that.
Right.
And then, and that's what I was just gonna say. Like, look, most people hope for the best outcome of a situation when it comes for themselves.
Right.
Like, you don't never hope nothing negative to yourself.
Not for
I would
yourself,
think.
no,
exactly.
no.
So, all right, then if that's the case, here, if you hoping for something that's positive to happen to you, why not just act on it?
Maybe it's unreachable. Maybe you are working towards it, and you're hoping that what you're doing will make it happen.
What would you hope for that you can't really obtain? Why would you hope for something you can't make? You know, what we hoping for?
I mean, you could say, "I'm hoping to go out of the country next year on the trip," but in order to do that, you have to save money. So that's your action
Exactly.
that you're doing to get there.
Yeah.
But right now, it's not possible because you haven't saved the necessary funds to help yourself get the hope to go out of the country. You get what I'm saying? Like, You're doing something.
Okay.
You know what you need to do, and you're hoping that all your plans laid out will lead to that event happening. But you don't know because you can't see the future. So anything can happen.
So here's the thing. What happens when what you hope for is unobtainable, or you can't achieve it, or you fail at it, or it doesn't happen, right?
All right. So with me, hell,
That's life.
That's everything.
So so nothing. You
Right.
keep going for some shit that you probably can achieve.
Right,
I
right.
mean, what? I mean, like I said, there've been so many times I wanted something and I couldn't get it, but I'm here. So obviously I didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hoping for something that I need, because if I need it, I gotta work for what you need. Like
Right.
to me, a need is something for survival. So I can't be hoping on that, man. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. What had happened was,
So when I was not working, you know what I'm saying? I was a free agent. I call that a free agent, right? I was in free agency. I was hoping that I would get back on the team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody put your boy on the team.
Right.
I'm over here on IR somewhere, injured reserve, you know? And then I started thinking, I was like, wait a minute. The man in me kicked in. I was like, hold up. What I look like hoping for some money, man?
Right.
Because that's what it is. The job is the money. I was like, I'm me. I need to just start making money then.
Right. Do my thing.
And what you think started happening?
Start making money.
Okay. All right. I stopped hoping that somebody was going to give me an opportunity and started grinding, because it's survival time now, and started making my opportunities.
Well, that's
Or
right.
living till the next opportunity came, but was, you know what I'm saying, supporting myself financially.
Yeah, you came up with a strategy that will make an action to have a positive outcome.
Yeah.
Right.
But look, even with the hope, it wasn't, I can't just, I still, what I say, how you gonna hope for a job but you never put an application in?
Right.
Or you don't look around to see who's hiring.
Or you
So-
could hope for a particular job after you to put several applications in, because you've
Well,
been on
No, see,
several interviews.
this what,
Oh, Mike, go ahead.
and I'm just gonna you tell me different.
I got you, I
You've
got
been
you.
on several interviews,
Uh-huh.
and you know you didn't have maybe 5 or 6 interviews, and you like, man, I hope that third job call me because they do this, and this. That's not mean that you're not gonna take the first one or the second one. You just prefer the third one better, but you don't have any control over that. You done
So-
did your part. You
so-
did your actionable steps.
Check this out. All right, I'm gonna tell you how this happened for me then.
Okay.
I went from
borderline. I went to HR one time at my last job over some BS, he say, she say, hearsay, and got put on final notice.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, no, never again am I gonna let a job dismiss me. I'm gonna do this on my terms.
Okay.
then, right?
So I was like, all right, bet. Let me go ahead and fly under the radar and start putting in these applications. I'm going to make this happen. It wasn't no hope. I was like, man, I got to move from this spot because I already see the writing on the wall.
Right,
So
right.
what my fellow manifestors say,
My crew that I talked to, who we got these powers and we make things happen. You don't hope on it. You can write it down.
you can put it out there in the universe, but what you're going to do is you're going to take your steps and you're going to act on it and make it manifest. You're going to speak it into the existence. So what I said was, okay, I'm about to get this other job real quick. And then I'm going to give them my 2 weeks notice. They wanted 4 weeks or whatever. No, you're going to get
2 weeks, right?
and I'm out, right? Okay, so guess what happened? 3 jobs.
I had my choice. So
But out of the 3, let's make this let's make this human, right? Like, out of the 3, if there was one that you preferred more, let's be honest.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, but no, there were perks to all of them.
So that you say to yourself, because we love to go back and forth. That you say to yourself,
I hope I picked the right one.
yes.
No. No. I said I get off at 3:30 on this one. I'm finna choose. I'm choose. No, I didn't know 3 job offers was gonna come in at once. I just put in my app and was like, I'm finna get a job over here.
Okay.
Because they hiring.
Okay.
All right, and next thing you know, okay, I get 3 things. I did 2 interviews for the same company for
Okay.
just different things.
Okay.
Next thing you know, I'm getting called backs like, we want you here. I got 3 offers. So I was like, well, damn, everybody want me. I'm gonna take this one here though.
Okay.
and boom.
And that's that.
Yeah, and we've been flying high ever since.
Okay.
So, you know, I look at it like
I couldn't hope because they're sitting back, hoping that maybe this ain't gonna happen. Maybe no,
I had to move and I moved. So with that being said, I will say though, from these quotes that I have, hope is usually meant to inspire.
Yeah.
Now, but what is inspiration if you ain't gonna do nothing with it?
Okay, now that
Because
you did something on that one.
I'm just saying,
it's like when them DJs be playing that crazy ass music,
Right.
then they be like, let's stop. Let's have a moment of silence for
so and so real quick. Yeah, that was sad, man. That was sad. And then, okay, after that,
get right back to the up them mother, cause I'm down for my.
you know what I'm saying? And you just be like, damn, bro.
Was that proper?
No, but that's what they be doing, man.
Right,
You
right.
know, I mean, I didn't expect them to play, lift every voice and sing or nothing afterwards. But damn, you know, you went right back into your regularly scheduled program on their ass, like.
Right.
So that mean, you know, like I say, man. Sometimes hope be like wolf tickets because if it's not associated with something substantial behind it, I mean,
Good for the morale.
Right.
you know. But what's also good for the morale is doing something for them. See, nothing trumps doing something for somebody, helping
Action.
somebody.
The action.
People like people that help them.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
I be helping a lot of people.
Right.
So
They look for me. They call my name. That ain't what Alex do.
Right.
Alex do this.
Right.
Well, I ain't him.
Okay. I got it.
You not.
I got
I
it.
respect it. I ain't saying nobody to be me.
I
I'm
got
just saying, you know, when you help somebody, they speak good on your name.
so remember that.
Now, when you hope for somebody, what does that do for you?
When you hope for somebody.
Oh man, I hope you able to pick that up.
Right.
'Cause I did yesterday.
That does nothing. Instead of
But let me help you with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me
lift that.
see
I
what
get
I'm
you.
see. We can bounce this thing back all
I'm
day.
gonna give you a hope from. I'm gonna give you a hope quote from. I study Stoicism.
Okay.
So, this is from Epictetus. I'm sorry, Epictetus. I'm sorry.
Hepatitis.
Yeah, Epictetus.
Okay.
If
Damn.
you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment.
That sounds very poetic to me to a degree. Like, that's one of them things that you would have to decipher in literature class. Like, what does he mean? You know what I'm saying? That's got levels to it. Read that one more time. I want to try to decipher it one more again. I got to hear it again, though.
If you are distressed by anything external,
Okay.
the pain is not due to the thing itself, but due to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any time.
So now,
No. Okay, some things that's beyond your control that may pain you, man. You don't have the power to revoke nothing. I mean, you just got to deal with it. I guess you could try to tune it out, go get help. You're gonna have to go get help to deal with that pain.
Well,
if
he's
you can't
saying,
control it.
Now he's saying that if you're wishing for something or hoping that something happens, that and you're stressed or pained from it, or you're stressed from it.
Stop wishing for it.
Right.
I mean,
Stop hoping for it because that you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I
your
get it. I get it.
you
I get it.
estimate that it's going to happen. You're
Yeah.
know,
Just exactly.
revoke that.
Yeah.
And go out and make it happen.
or that's when people just say, "Let Jesus take the wheel," pretty much, or
Right.
give and let go and let God.
Live and let live and let live.
Yeah, and stuff, or there's been times where
Remember when I was telling you,
you can overthink the situation or want something so bad that your energy makes you shoot past it because you're consistently obsessing over it.
so you can make it materialize and manifest, but you probably made it evaporate because you keep putting so much into
Emphasis
it.
on it.
Yeah, but then the day that you be like, you know what, man, I don't give a damn. Next thing you know, it just happens.
That just pops up.
Yep, and you be like, man. Or remember when you? Prime example.
Okay.
Prime example. I lost the key. I've been looking for it. And guess what I said? Well, guess I ain't gonna never find this key.
Right.
I don't care no more, man. Found it today. Not even looking for it.
Right.
Just went in some pants that and pop fell
That
out
was
the
the
pocket.
key.
And I was like,
You
well,
stop
I'll be
stressing
there.
about it and
Yeah,
pop up.
when you give it, when you don't care no more,
Right.
like it's almost on a confident level of not caring though.
Right.
And you let it go, it happens for you. You ain't hoping on it no more. You ain't wishing for it no more. You just said, you know what, man?
You took his
It
power
is.
away. And
It's control.
right. It's
The control of
over
the
you.
of wondering.
Right.
Is it gonna happen? Anticipating for something that you ain't even working for.
Right. Slick says people curse with prayer and say God knows my heart. I still believe she said people, she means me. I've said some things and I've had some curse words within it as I'm praying or I'm talking to, the universe or higher beings of God. And I always say, we say that he knows us. He knows what we're going to say, knows what we're going to do. Why avoid it? If that's what he already knows what I'm going to do, then just do it because he knows my heart. For me to do it any other way, I feel like would be fake. I'm just saying, this is my interpretation of things.
Yeah, I mean,
and everybody has their
you're
own
you.
interpretation.
And never stop being you unless it's negative and harmful to others.
Right.
Now, here's something funny. Some of us hope for help.
Now that's a reversal. Yeah, some of us do hope for help.
I'm trying to tell you.
I hope somebody
and never
help me out
get
with
it.
this.
If you like they said, closed mouth don't get fed.
You're right. I hope somebody help me out with this.
I'm trying to tell you, like, damn, man. I hope if your person come through and do this, it'll really help me out.
What then that's when you hear then they knew I needed some help and they ain't even helped me.
Well,
But how do you know? People don't know that.
I got this question for you. Have you ever got help from a person that you didn't like or had to help someone that you don't like?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. What
Yes.
environment was this?
Family environment.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, family
okay.
environment.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, I've done that, and to be honest with you,
Uh-huh.
I did it with grace,
Okay.
and I gave that person mercy.
Oh, well, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I did it with grace because I knew that it needed to be done,
Uh-huh.
and I gave him mercy by not even mentioning or talking about it again.
So I'm gonna tell you a tactic that this manager that I used to work for in the past did. He knew it was somebody that we ain't like each other, and he gave us a task to do together just because of that. He was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna make you guys work together." Oh, I mean, we completed the task, but we still didn't like each other.
No,
So
right.
serious. I mean, it just is
It's
what
just
it
what it
is.
is, what it was.
You know
right?
what I'm saying? But I just thought that was interesting. And since I like my money, I did. You know what I'm saying?
Do
Yeah.
what needs to be done.
Yeah. I was like, you really
Get
didn't
that
solve
cheddar.
anything. You just showed that we could work together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Which is what we had been doing anyway.
Because we both in that scenario,
Uh-huh.
you both have an outcome that you're looking for, which is that money. So
Okay.
y'all gonna work
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
to accomplish that
Yeah.
outcome.
Yeah.
But when that outcome is done,
It's wrap.
we
Back
ain't
to
gotta
back
talk
to
no
back
more.
to yep.
Right.
Hey, so do you think karma is attached to helping?
Yes,
Oh,
I
do
think
too. I do
very
too.
much so that karma is attached to helping.
I think it's really just only attached because it's positive. It's just
Right.
positive energy that you're doing, and if you're continuously doing it and you do it a lot, it's gonna naturally come back because people like the effect of when someone helps them. I'll tell you one thing. I've helped in certain job environments, and people have bought me lunch because of it, or some breakfast or something like that because they appreciated it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So. Or sometimes they give you some money, be like, "Hey man, I appreciate you doing this, or can you do this for me?" And you
Right.
do it, give you a
Right.
50 or something. I like them kind. I'd be like, "Hey man, you come to me."
I'm
and-
good with that.
Yeah, hey, well, let me know when you need some help.
You're right.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, sometimes you can't read it. But have there been times where you've seen people and you knew they needed help, but you just didn't do it because you didn't like them, or you kind of just laughed it off and you wanted to see them maybe go through what you have to go through?
Nope.
Neither have I.
Nope. If I saw a person that needed help or asked me for help, and I did help, and it wasn't because I wanted to see them suffer or anything like that. It was more because I just didn't have it to help. I didn't have it. But I explained that to him. Like, if I had it, I would help, but I don't have it. And generally, when we're talking about helping somebody, generally, some of the time is with money. So I'm gonna say 80% of the time is helping somebody with money. Now, if it's like physical help, like I got help him move something, I always can do that. But if you need a truck for me to do that in, I don't have that.
Right. You might,
Slick said, so you believe that if you help, you will get a blessing in return.
No,
not necessarily a blessing.
No, exactly. I just believe that by seeing it, by the way, when you help after a while, I ain't gonna say it's contagious, but people help you because you help them in certain environments.
It's just like karma being
exactly
bad.
It's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Like it's a camaraderie because people understand. Let's say in a work environment, if they stressed and you help them, next thing they know, you working and they can help you. It might not be then and there when you really need it all the time, but at some point they're gonna recognize, well, he always helped me. Let me let you know, and then that's cool enough for me. But I'm not doing it for that anyway. That's why I don't expect it back. But I've seen it bounce back to me just because I've done something for a lot of people.
I say positive energy activates constant elevation.
Positive energy activates constant elevation. Which okay,
Peace.
I hear you. Hey, but has help ever hindered you?
No. I don't think me helping somebody has hindered me. I don't believe so.
Has someone helping you hindered you or enabled you, like made it so like taking something away that you probably should have either learned or you should have done? They just helped you through it, but you didn't get the benefit if you know what I'm saying?
No. I can honestly say no. It hasn't hindered me. And to be honest with you, I have never really, I've gotten some help, but I haven't gotten that much help to where it would have been a hindrance anyway. I always got, if I ask for help, is exactly what I need.
Okay.
I'm not going to ever ask for more. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. Sometimes some people have helped me and they've done it wrong. Done something I needed wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Now see, that's a whole different conversation.
But I was just waiting and listening to what you were saying, man. You know how I do.
You gotta word it like that now.
Hey. You know, that's why I said I asked you twice. Now has help ever hindered you?
I went over my head this time.
Hey, man, but yeah, like, and sometimes I don't necessarily get mad. It just depends on how you selling it. Yeah, man, I can do that. I've been doing that. All right, man, I'm gonna let you. Man, you said, why you lying? You know what I'm saying? You know, something like that.
Right, now that's a whole.
Or teaching me wrong. Like, I done had some people train me wrong. Like, man, you ain't helping me.
Right.
You know, you done made me learn this shit wrong. Everybody like, what you got
I learned this backwards.
Hey, yeah. But is it time for us to, you know what I'm saying, cut it short? You know what I'm saying?
I gotta run out. I gotta be somebody by 9:15.
I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all, man. But I pretty much got everything I wanted to get on out the way. I'm gonna tell it to you like this: like, if you hope, I got no criticism to you. Nothing wrong with that. Because a lot of times people hope. That don't mean that they ain't out there grinding and getting some other shit and just hoping on something, just tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or they may not put too much into it. That's why they hoping on it. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you're hoping for something, a change, and you need some help, that's different. Get the help. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised. You have some better, brighter, and more beneficial days. That's all. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Dosed up.
Yeah. Grams leaders CCs, pounds. Close gap, close call, close encounter, close up, pounds of leaders of grams, get your dosed up, cut this up, host up, and get dosed up. This for them voted like the movement, make the most of. Monday night at 8, I can't wait to set you straight. These opinions and debates, for them folk they can't relate. I got to elevate your mind through these signs of the time. Dishing out that medication for that deaf, dumb, and blind. And I ain't hard to find, you can catch me in no trenches. I do the groundwork and I ain't waiting on no sense. I be touching on them topics politicians fail to mention. And I don't vote for nobody that ain't got good intentions. I'm relentless for my people and I'm here to make a change. I got that true serum hooked directly through your veins. Hey, this is for my people. Tune in, catch a close up, close up, close up, a close up, grams of it. Tune in, liters of it, close up, pounds of it, pounds of it.